Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's session about our products and services for 2024. My name is Lynette Badenhorst, and I will be your host for today. With me, I also got some of my team members that I will introduce to you in a second. The purpose of today's session is just to tell you about what we do and what products that we have for you as ProBeta Training. I do find that if we talk to people and we do our client visits, that people do not always know what products we have and what we can offer to you in the profession. We have many products, and we can basically cater for every person in your firm. From the very junior person, your first year trainees, to the partners, to the secretaries, the people in the tax department, people working in your deceased estates department. So we literally can cater for anybody in your firm. But I will tell you more about the different products in a moment. I just want to introduce the team to you. These are the people that you are working closely with. Either they are presenting to you on very technical topics, or they are assisting you with some technical issues in your firm, answering all your questions that you might have, or they are assisting you with your day-to-day administration when it comes to training, registering your people on the system, talking to you about the different training courses that we have, etc. So myself, there is Lynette. I am the Managing Director of ProBeta Training, been in existence for many years. Most of you that have joined here today, I know personally. For those of you that I don't know personally, warm welcome to you as well. And we really hope that we could find opportunities and way to know each other in a personal capacity as well. Maybe we could train your firm, or we could come and visit you to talk to you about all our products. So it is a pleasure to having all of you here today then. Then I've got also Yvonne Rousseau. She is responsible for all our auditing products. She is an audit specialist. She can answer all your questions with regards to auditing, quality management issues that you might have, FICA problems. I know that that is a big topic. That is a big issue these days. Beneficial owner submissions to the master, to the CIPC. If you have any questions about that, Yvonne Rousseau will be the person you can talk to. She's also the person presenting our monthly updates. We do run a monthly update session where we tackle all the technical updates every month that you as a practitioner should know about in your firm. Then I've got Lynette Parker. She is also a psycho-assessor. She's the person responsible for the trainee simulations, the signing off of the trainee reports, and she's also running all our ethical courses for your trainees and some very nice ethics and leadership courses from trainees to partner level. She's also responsible for a big part of the online systems that I'm going to show you today. Then I've got Tristan. Tristan is our IFRS specialist. He specializes in IFRS and IFRS for SMEs, as well as very special technical auditing aspects. So if you want to learn anything about the auditing of body corporates or attorney's trust accounts, sectional title schemes, homeowner associations, so he is the one that is presenting all those technical topics and on those special audits. Then I've got John Marie. John Marie is also auditing. She's an auditing lecturer, as well as ISQM 1. She has assisted me this year to develop the ISQM portal that you will see today. Some of it, the other part was developed by Yvonne Rousseau and myself. So between the three of you, I'm going to show you the ISQM toolkit that we can make available to your firms. And then I've got Mariette. Mariette is our researcher. She's doing all the research in the background for us. If you need anything, if you have any questions about submitting your BO registers to the master or the FIC or the CIPC, Mariette is the one to contact. She's also the project manager of the hubs that I'm going to show you today. So if you do have any problems with the hubs, if you want to see demonstration of these hubs, Mariette is the one that's going to do that for you. And she's then also the facilitator on our junior audit simulation courses, where she will take your trainees through that 5-day course on the online system. She's the one that is assisting those trainees with their portfolios of evidence, marking those portfolios of evidence, providing feedback, holding their hand, showing them where they get it wrong, making sure that they do understand everything, every step of the way. Then just our admin team, you might or might not have talked to them before. So our course administrator is Narissa. She's responsible for all the in-house training requests that you might have. She's also responsible for the virtual training, and she can also do some demonstrations for you on any of the products and any of the platforms. Then I've got Jillian. She's also a training coordinator. She's the one that is responsible for organizing all the webinars. I'll give you the difference between the virtual training and the webinars in a moment, just that you understand the difference there. She's also the presenter on the soft skills courses. There's a new hub that we've created for all your personal soft skills training for all the stuff in your firm. So we'll show you that later on. Then we've got Connie. She's an accountant. So any problems with your invoicing or anything, and yeah, she's there. Well, anything that you can think of about accounting, that is what Connie is doing. Then we've got Precious and Bihan. They are assisting the others with the webinars when we host these webinars, and they're also responsible for those nice recordings that you will see on some of our platforms. They're responsible for editing these recordings and uploading it to the different platforms and making sure that these platforms are always in a working condition and that we've uploaded all the latest and newest information, recordings, material on these platforms. And then I've got Yvonne with me. She's been with me for, I don't know how long, 20 years, maybe more already. You might know Yvonne. She's responsible for all our marketing issues. And then there's also the tax guides and the calendars. So she's the one that is designing those lovely covers for you on your tax guides. You can personalize your tax guides that you can order for your firm. You can hand it out to your clients. You can decide on any picture you want. She can design absolutely everything for you. And also those calendars that you can buy for marketing purposes, which is also nice to just give to your clients as maybe a Christmas present. And we can design it and put any logo on there and any color you want. So anything you want, Yvonne can design for you. So that was just our team. I want to move on to what we do and what we can offer you. So for those of you that is new today here, ProBeta Training offers training and practice supports to everybody in the accounting field, whether you do auditing, independent reviews, just compilations, tax, dealing with tax matters, registration of new companies. So basically, any accounting firm can benefit from what we do have to offer in ProBeta training. The topics that we specialize in, obviously auditing, IFRS for SMEs. Quality management is a big thing, as you know. So all firms must have a quality management system in place. So we do specialize in that. We've got some nice toolkits that we've developed that can assist you in that regard. And also now the big thing is FICA, money laundering, being registered with the Financial Intelligence Center. We've also developed some nice toolkits there for the accounting profession with the relevant training courses that all your staff needs to attend, helping you with your registration process, making sure that you ring-fenced your products properly, that you know exactly what clients to do customer due diligence on. So everything is contained in our toolkits, and we can assist you every step of the way. taxation and other legislation. We've got a taxation department where we're running tax courses, and we've also got a very nice tax hub for tax professionals that I would recommend to anybody that is a tax professional. I will show you what you can find in that tax hub. But if you have also got any tax issues, we're also available to answer all your questions. So we might be able to answer your questions. This is a service that we provide for free to all our clients. It's not providing an opinion as such, because obviously it's another process that one needs to follow. But if you've got a general question, you're not sure, you just want to bounce it in somebody else, just to get somebody else's opinion on it, maybe just get to steer you in the right way, direction, give you some information, then you can always contact us. We also provide simulations to psycho and cyber trainees. Sometimes there's a gap where you can't provide that specific topic or competency to your trainees. This is where we come in, where we provide the trainees with those competencies. This is a very formal process where they are signed off by assessors. Their portfolios of evidence needs to be submitted. It needs to be signed off. We provide you with reports that you can then provide to psycho. So any of those competencies that you see that psycho has requested, that you do not have the capacity in your firm to fulfill, this is where we come in and we can assist you. We've got several simulations, and these simulations are not only directed at the trainees. You can really also put anybody on those simulations if there's a topic that you need them to progress in. For example, business valuations. If you yourself want to join us for a business valuation, simulation, see how it's done in practice, test yourself against the competencies, make sure that it's get assessed by the assessors. Well, why not? Or anybody else in your firm that you think might benefit from those simulations. I've already talked about practice management support. We do provide several practice management tools. I call them the practice manuals that we developed, toolkits. I refer to them sometimes as toolkits that can help you. We've got several toolkits that you can buy that will assist you. Why do you want to go and reinvent the wheel? Why do you want to go and really spend time on things that we've already developed? So before you think about doing something, why don't you just contact us, and maybe we've got something already. Maybe we've got a document. Maybe we've got a manual. Maybe we've got research material for you. Reach out to us, and we can maybe support you in that aspect. Consultation and advice. If you need anything about any specific topic where we can assist, you are always free to reach out and set up an appointment with one of our presenters to do some consultations. So we do consultations or assist with your practice. We do things like, if you have already developed your ISQM and you want somebody to have a look at it just to make sure that everything is complete and that nothing is missing, that it will Erba will be happy with it, or Psycho will be happy with it, or the FIC will be happy with whatever you are doing, then you can reach out and we can always just go through all of those documents, make sure that everything is fine and that you didn't miss out on anything. Also, any advice, if you're busy with implementation, you need advice, we can always assist you with that. So we've pretty much got you covered on all the technical side of things. But what about the personal side of things? Like sometimes you feel that things are just becoming too much, you just need some guidance. We're also going to cover you from 2024 with certain life skills. Now, just to give you an idea of what we're also doing, where we can assist you, is with profiles, temperament profiles. You want to employ somebody, you're not quite sure if the person will fit into your firm. You want to know how to deal with this person, what type of personality they have. We can provide you with those reports to assist you in that regard. You can actually take your whole firm. I did it with my firm once, and it was an eye-opener for me. We looked at all the different type of personalities and how to deal with these personalities. And I think that every business or every firm can benefit from that, where you're really looking at these personalities and learn how to deal with them. It will make life much easier if you do understand a specific personality type. I've experienced it firsthand how these different personalities fit into a firm and how you need to deal with these different personalities. So we call it the tall trees profiles. If you ever want your employees to take part in this program, you're welcome to contact Lynette Berger. She's the one that is assisting with that. And they can also do some consultations for your firm where they will teach you about these different personalities and do some workshops for your firm so that you, as the owner of the business, of the firm, as well as all the employees, understand each other. So please talk to us about these products that we've got with regards to temperament profiles. If you want to, like I said, if you want to appoint a new person, it's always a good idea just to do a profile, just to have a look at will the person fit into your firm or not. These products are not always so visible on our systems, and that is why I just want to tell you about it so that you are aware of these products. It's typically the things that we do that people say, Lynette, I didn't even know you are doing these kind of things, so it's good to know. We do have several products and several platforms, and it is sometimes daunting just to find your way through all the different platforms. Obviously, we couldn't do everything on one platform because we've got different types of products. If you think about the different types of training that we do, we can do virtual training, we do webinars, which is just a short course. The virtual training are much longer courses, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day courses. Then there's online courses, so that people can do in their own time, their own pace. Well, for that, we've needed another platform to develop those courses. We've got our platform where we upload all our recordings, where you can find absolutely anything that was ever presented in ProBeta training. So for that, we call it an online shop. There we needed another platform. So it is impossible to package all our products on one platform. Because it's so different, we needed the different platforms, and that is what I want to show you today, how to navigate and find your way through the different platforms. So the first page when you log into our booking site is the ProBeta homepage, and this is typically what you will see. You will have your products and services drop down there, where you will basically find a list of everything that we can offer with links to the different products and services. Obviously, you also have to register and to log into the system if you want to make any booking on our system. If you ever need any assistance with this, you can welcome to reach out to Narissa or Jillian or any of the other staff members. What is important is these two tabs that you see here. This will take you to the other systems that we've got, the training and resource hubs and the practice manual hubs. I will show them to you in a minute or so. The hubs are on different platforms because it is a different concept to just hosting a virtual training session or a webinar session. Then we've got the post-assessment results portal that you can access directly from here. I will take you into the links, but please just remember that if you want to get to the hubs, these are the two links to the different hubs, and then this link will get you right into the post-assessment results portal, which I do believe is a tool for anybody. It is free. Anybody can register on that post-assessment results portal, and you will have access to all the training that you've done with ProBeta Training, and I'll show you what you can find in the post-assessment results portal. But just to show you that you've got your quick links to the hubs and the post-assessment results portal. When you scroll down on this ProBeta main page, you will find available courses. So this is everything that is available. It might not be scheduled yet. So what is scheduled, you will find under scheduled courses. But if you want to see anything that is available, please go to available courses, and you can also request us to present this either in-house, or we can then arrange a virtual training session or a webinar. But there might be courses under available courses that are not scheduled yet. So you're welcome to have a look there, but if you really want to know what is scheduled and how we deal with that, you're going to go to the scheduled courses. We are scheduling about 3, 4, 5 months ahead of time, so that it gives you enough time to have a look at all the different courses that are scheduled. Now, if you click on scheduled courses, you will see the following view: virtuals and webinars. Let me just give you the difference between the two. The virtual training are the longer full day training sessions. That's either 1 day, 2 days, or 5 days. And it's very technical and very practical. For example, this is where we present the 5-day junior courses to your first year trainees, or we present the planning the audit courses to your senior trainees. So it is technical. It's working on the IT systems, the different methodologies. So if you want to see what's under virtuals, the full day courses, the technical ones, I'll show you now how you can get your way into that, and how you can see what we have scheduled for the next couple of months. The webinars are the short courses. So this is usually between 1 hour and 2 hours. The technical topics that we present on, it's not practical, it's information sharing. So usually there, it's just you sitting on the other side, listening to your 2-hour webinar, and then obviously you will be provided with a recording afterwards. Another big difference between the virtual training and the webinars is that in the virtuals, we do not make the recordings available unless it's an in-house virtual training session that we present for your firm. So if you decide on a topic and you want it to be presented only for your firm, part of that package will then be the recording that we also make available to you. But because of the interaction on the virtual training session, there's many firms interacting, there's long periods of silence, we do not make the recordings available. We want the people to participate, we want them to make sure that they understand everything, and that they do the practical exercises with us. Then we do sell our recordings, so of all the webinars. If you ever need a recording and you want to buy a recording, this is where you're going to go to. And then we've got the My Skills portal that contains all the different simulations. I will show you now how you can get to that. This is the simulations that I was talking about, the Psycho and Psycho simulations, where you maybe have a gap in the competencies and you want to provide your delegates with that information or that competency. So let me just go to the scheduled courses. Just want to show you practically what you're going to see, how to find your way through it. So this is where you will find virtuals and webinars. So let's have a look at the webinars for it. Let's go to virtuals. This is just to give you the start of all the different virtual training sessions that we're going to present. If you want to see everything, just scroll down and you will see all the different virtual training sessions that we have scheduled for the next 4 to 5 months. Obviously, if you want to make a booking, you just go in there, book now, and it will give you all the detail of that specific course with the alternative dates, the price, as well as, just go in there again. It will also give you the price, and it will give you the outlines. So this is where you will find the outlines. Right. So easy way to navigate through this. The same for the webinars. If you look at the webinars, it will give you a list of all the webinars. Just scroll down, see more webinar sessions, and it will give you a list of everything. So this will assist you in planning ahead of time to have a look at everything that we present on. If you click on see more virtual training courses, please note that you can also search a category. I find that very few people know that they can actually search. So let's say you are looking for courses on, let's say, Caseware Pro. If you click there, it will give you all the different courses that is available on Caseware and Pro so that you can make your selection. On all the outlines, it will also tell you who these courses are aimed at. Is it a first year or second year or a partner who should attend these courses? If you also prefer a specific presenter, you can actually go in there and you can select the presenter. You can see that we've got different categories: accounting, attorney's trust, audits and assurance, Caseware International, Caseware Proud Draft, with all our ethics courses. We're going to talk about that later. All our FICA courses, money laundering courses, IFRS for SMEs, Microsoft courses that are going to be presented. Then if you have a look at the just want to take you into the recording. Well, there's the recordings and there's the My Skills portal. So if you want to know about all the different programs that we run under the My Skills portal, this contains all the competencies. It also contains the ethics programs for psycho trainees. Now, as you know, the psycho trainees must have their own ethics training that they do. There's a specific program that they need to attend. It is prescribed by psycho. They can't just go on any 3-hour ethics session with the rest of the team. They need to have their own specific ethics program. Now, we've developed here a program for first year, second year, third years, so that every year there's something new for them. It's called that Continual Ethics 12 months program for your psycho and your cyber trainees. Year 1, year 2, year 3. So there's something new every month, every year for them. So if you are interested in this, you want to know more, please just contact us so that we can tell you more about this program that we've got. We also have our monthly legislative updates. For us, it's important that you are up to date with what is happening in the profession every month. Whether it's an accounting update or a new accounting standard that you need to be aware of, or a new auditing standard, or something in tax, or something in labor law, we cover it all in these monthly updates. What is nice about our monthly update program is that there's a hub available. The moment that you subscribe, you will also have access to our hub and all the monthly updates with the material, with the recordings, with the links, with the research documents are all uploaded to the hub. You can always go back and listen to a recording again. You can use it as a research tool. So these recordings are available on the hub. You can go back 12 months before, go to that specific recording again if you missed it. It also contains the breakdown of the different hours. You will find this in the hub because I do get a lot of people that ask us about the breakdown in the hours. So we upload that every month again. The post assessment is also available. You just have to follow the process onto ordering post assessments. I will show you in a moment how you can go about doing that. Then we've got our Akanani online training. Now, very few people know that Akanani is part of ProBeta. On the Akanani system, We can provide you with any topic in the accounting profession. So I just quickly want to show you our platform. If you go to available lessons here, you can also search by course, topic, or you can search by lecturer, and it will give you a list of all the courses that we've got or have presented before on a specific topic. The courses or the recordings are replaced with new recordings when we present a topic or when we repeat a topic. What will happen is if you will see this is online shop. This is what we call the online shop. Once you've ordered the lesson, it will appear in your briefcase immediately, and it will always stay in that briefcase of yours. So you can build up a briefcase of courses, and you can always refer back to this. Now, there's two possible methods on how you can register for this. Either to register a firm or to register as a delegate. When you register as a firm, it is possible then to make a booking for your employees so that you don't have to go and make a booking per individual. So you as the training officer can go and decide which ones of these courses do you want to book for your trainees or your employees, and you can put them all in the same, I call it monkey, if you want to call it, cart, and then that it will all be allocated to the different employees' briefcases. Or if you are just an individual who wants to look at one specific course, you just need some CPD maybe, or you need to find something about a topic, you want to use it for research purposes, you can register as a delegate and you can buy it online. There's hundreds of courses on our online shop. So please have a look at this. If you have any problems registering on this platform, please ask for assistance and we will gladly assist you. Right, so the next thing that I want to show you is the training hubs. So we've got the live training sessions, it's either virtual or webinars. We've got the monthly legislative updates. We've got all our recordings under Okanani. But then we've got the other online platforms. And this is surely something that will be of interest to you. So we've got different training and resources hubs available. Now I'm going to show you what you will find in these hubs. I'm going to take one of them, the income tax hub. And I'm going to show you the content of the income tax hub. And I do believe that as a tax practitioner, every tax practitioner should actually have something like this in their briefcase. When you subscribe to a hub, you will see that it will give you 365 days access to everything that is included in the hub. What you will find in the income tax hub are the following courses. Everything that you see here, everything about international taxes, all our monthly tax updates, our corporate income taxes. Now, everything that you see here is a course. Deferred tax, value added tax, other taxes, employee taxes, personal income taxes, capital gains tax. Everything is a course. It comes with recording. It comes with course material. and it comes with a post-assessment. Not only is it nice to have for CPD purposes, but also for research purposes. Because if you really need to assist a client and you need to find something easy and quickly, you can actually go to that specific course and just maybe listen to a part of a recording, listen to the recording, but everything is here for you under income taxes. Now, this is annual subscription per person, but it will give you access to all of the courses that I just showed you in the hub. Same for the accounting. So I just want to run through them quickly because we've got several of these hubs. We've got income tax, accounting, auditing, improving audit file quality, ISO 315 implementation hub. We've got the ethics hub, risk and governance, legal practitioners trust accounts. This is all the recordings, course material, everything for how to audit tax practitioners, legal practitioners, IFRS for SMEs, draft work working papers, CASPE working papers, Excel for beginners, Excel intermediate, Psycho junior induction. This is where you will put your Psycho trainees through the induction if you want to do it online. Obviously, we've got the online, and then we've also got the scheduled courses. Whatever you prefer. Some people prefer the online for their trainees. Some people prefer the live sessions for their trainees. This is our flagship one, 5-day junior audit simulation hub. This is based on CaseWare, DraftWorks, Now Methodology, and now CaseWare International. If you subscribe to this, it's the online platform where you can get your trainees to do this 5-day junior simulation with the assistance of a facilitator in their own time. But usually we request that you take the 5 days out for them, you put it aside, let them do the 5-day course, let them go through the process. There's always a facilitator that they can reach out to. The facilitator or the assessor will also mark their portfolio of evidence and assist them every step of the way. They can also schedule Zoom meetings with the facilitator if they do not understand something. But this is the online version of the 5-day course that we always had. It was just always presented live, where we got everybody together for the 5 days, and then they have to submit their portfolios of evidence, and it's marked by the assessors. Now they've also got the opportunity to do it online. Okay. So please just note that this is the hub version of the 5-day course. Then we've got a new hub, the personal or soft skills hub, with all the different soft skills courses. The FICA and money laundering training hubs. I just want to go to this one to show you that because FICA is becoming such a big issue these days, we've got a lot of different FICA courses, FICA for employees. Just watch out. There's for accounting professionals, there's for high value good dealers, legal practitioners, there's introduction courses. And later on, next year, we're going to move on to the refresher, more senior courses, more advanced courses, because that is what FICA requires of the profession. So every employee in your firm where you are an accountable institution must attend a FICA course. So we've designed nice courses for the employees and what they need to know. And then we've got different courses for the partners and the compliance officer. So also for your clients that are in these industries, if you ever see that they're not compliant or they need advice or they need guidance, we're also catering for the other professionals, the other entities, the high value goods dealers. That's also a new type of accountable institution. We've also got legal practitioners training. That is for the attorneys. And we've also got these hubs available, which I will show you later on. And the property practitioners and the financial services providers. So if you do have clients that reach out to you, maybe you can just refer them to these hubs here as well. So this is our training hubs that we've got. And then the scheduled auditing courses. If you want to know about all the auditing, if you're in auditing and you want to know what auditing courses do we present next year, they are all the junior simulation auditing courses, planning the audits, finalizing the audits on the different methodologies. As from next year, also Casper International, legal practitioners, auditing, legal practitioners, trust accounts, auditing of public schools, auditing of public corporates. So this is a nice summary of everything that we're going to present on in 2024 with regards to the different auditing topics. Okay. Then on the MySkills portal, just a quick summary of what you can expect to find under the MySkills portal. The different competency simulations, risk management, business valuations, performance measurement, budgeting. You can see your finance and investment decisions. So like I said, not only for the trainees, but also for maybe somebody else that you need to obtain this competency. This is a popular one, business valuation for the accounting professionals, very practical. It will give you the opportunity to do a few of these business valuations, and it will also be, you can also ask the assessor just to have a look at it. If you don't want to have a formal report or a formal mark of a portfolio of evidence, you can always just ask the facilitator just to have a look at it, just to see that you are on the right way, that you do understand this. So all of these and many more are available. We're still busy uploading, yeah. And then also don't forget about the continual ethics programs that we are running. Then I want to show you the practice manuals. I think this is the part that very few people know what type of practice manuals we have available to assist you in your practices. Just to give you an idea of the different manuals. I think a big one for everybody here today is the ISKIN policies and procedures toolkits. So we've got 4 different toolkits available. We've got the toolkits for audit firms, South African audit firms, then for international audit firms. Why is there a difference? Why do we have one for South African and one for international? It's because of the code of conduct. South African audit firms must abide by the IRBA code of conduct, whereas your international firms do not need to abide by the IRBA code of conduct. They're just going to use the ISPA code or the relevant code that is applicable to their country. It is usually the ISPA code. And therefore, we've just split it out. These hubs are updated with the latest ISQM standards, as well as the latest code of conducts. Then we've got the ISQM policies and procedures toolkit for South African non-audit firms, also based on the ISPA code. So just always make sure that you register for the right one. If you're not doing audits in your firm, you shouldn't actually buy this one, the auditing one, just buy the non-audit one. Be very careful. And then the international one for non-audit firms. Then we've also got different RMCP toolkits for accounting firms who must be registered with the FIC as an accountable institution. Once you are registered, you will be required to develop and roll out and implement in your firm a RMCP, Risk Management and Compliance Program. Now, this Risk Management and Compliance Program will assist you with rolling out that program. It contains all the documentation that you need, all the guidance, everything, the annexures, step-by-step instructions, the summary of the RMCP that needs to be submitted to the FIC. They call it a consolidated document. They want to see a consolidated document. All of it. Everything that you might need to roll out this program in your firm is available in the toolkit. It really took me 12 months from now. Well, it's now 11 months. Going into December, it will be 12 months that it took us to develop this program specifically for accountants and auditors. It is important that you use the right information and to develop it for the accounting profession, because the accounting profession risks that you need to identify are different from the other professions. So you can't just go out there and say, okay, I'll just get a copy of some RMCP somewhere and just change it here and there and say, this is my RMCP. It must be very focused on the industry that you are in. And for that specific reason, I've also developed one for legal practitioners. I've developed one for property practitioners and for high value goods dealers. Now, it might be that, especially for your high value goods dealers, you've got clients, they're also new to this, like us. This is the first time that they have to implement these RMCPs in their businesses. I know the first thing that everybody says to me is, Lynette, we do not know where to start. We don't know what to do. We don't know what is required. These hubs will take them through the process. So if you do have clients that are struggling with the RMCPs, you can always then just refer them to these ones. The legal practitioners and the property practitioners have been in the industry for quite a while. They might still need something, but it's more these high value goods dealers that are going to need a lot of assistance. And obviously, they're going to reach out to you as their practitioner to assist or ask for some advice. Then another flagship one is the working paper templates for auditors. Now, this runs with your methodologies. These working papers have been designed so that you can either use it as standalone or you can use it in your methodologies. We have developed these working papers so that it's in line with the new requirements of ISO 315 and 330. You can slot it into your methodology. So if you need a working paper for PPE, there's a standard working paper for that. For investment property, we literally took every single category and we've developed working papers for that. Like I said, either as a standalone or with your methodologies. So it's not replacing your methodology, but if you want to have a specific standard in your firm to say, this is what we're rolling out, this is how our working paper is going to look like for PPE, for investment properties, for inventory, this is the hub for you. Then training office policies and procedures. This is for psycho members. Remember that psycho do want to see that you have a manual in place with all your office policies and procedures. If they do come to you for a psycho visit, this is the first thing that they're going to ask for. We update this manual every year. The 2024 release will be in January, early next year. If you need it for psycho, obviously you must have something like that in your firm. Why do you want to go and reinvent the wheel? We include everything that you need for the psycho visit, all the annexes, all the documents, everything. Then we've got the buyer template and the POPI manual toolkit. There are some people still asking for this. From time to time, there's a flare up where the regulators will come back with new information, and then we need to submit again new information. So sometimes if there's a new requirement, we are looking at these hubs again. So just make sure that you know that they are there. Then I really, really want to talk about the deceased estates toolkit. This toolkit will help you to perform deceased estates and tackle deceased estates. And I know that it's a topic that some people want to avoid. I never had an idea on how to deal with a deceased estate. I've never done one in my life. So what I did and what I found in practice is that there's a lot of information available, but it's scattered. I could get a lot of research information, but it was in bits and pieces. Now, I found that I struggled a lot to make sense of everything and make sense of the whole process. So I decided to develop this toolkit to assist practitioners, the accounting profession, to provide the service. We all know that the master's office is a disaster. And I've been doing now deceased estates for the last year and a half, starting from knowing absolutely nothing to finalized my first estate. And I can tell you that, yes, it is a struggle, but it's not impossible. I've taken all the research that I've done and I've created this hub with step-by-step instructions on what to do. Again, including all annexes that you might need, all the documents in one place, all the different topics. That It covers the process on how to deal with the deceased estates from after the date of death right until the final sign-off by the master, as well as all the tax processes that you need to follow. For all of these processes, there are manuals that you can download. You will actually be able to download the manual, read through it. Everything that you need to know about a topic was included in those manuals. There's also recordings in here. So if you rather want to listen to a recording, we've got recordings for most of these topics. And then we also cover all the income tax issues that you might come across in a deceased estate, what you can claim, how to do the L&D account, examples of L&D accounts. And then also we provide the consultation on this. So if you do get stuck and you're not sure quite, you can also reach out to us. As far as we can assist, we will try and assist you. The only thing that we can't assist is all the problems with the master's office. But I can, from personal experience, tell you that this is not impossible. And I want to encourage accountants to say, let's do this as part of our firm and as another income stream. All the information is available in this toolkit, which makes it possible. A lot of people do not want to do it. The first thing when I talk to them, they say to me, Lynette, we don't know the process. We don't know what to do. This is a new revenue stream that you can start thinking about. Then just quickly, the others, the human resources manual, income tax guides for tax practitioners. You can see there's price per person or price per person. It's really our income tax guide that we develop every year in a hub, section by section. It's just make it much easier. It's an online tool. So instead of going back to the printed version, you can have this in your briefcase. Everybody can just refer to it. And then also got the payroll guide. We've got the SICA training plans. Those of you that are SICA users know that you need to submit your training plans to SICA. We've got one for Casper users, Draftwork users, and now methodology. So if you struggle with those training plans, you can actually get this. This is mapped to these different methodologies. It will save you a lot of time and effort at the end of the day. We've got a CIPC compliance checklist worksheet that you can have a look at. This was updated with the latest information, the BO things that is now also required. And then there's a few different working papers that we sell separately, the journal testing working paper, substantive testing working paper. I do get a lot of requests from people to say that they need a sampling method. Is there something that we can assist with? So this is a nice sampling method that you can use. If you prefer something else, why do you want to spend time developing your own? That's already been developed. You can actually have a look at the substantive sampling working paper that has been developed. Because one of the things that you must remember that if you do develop your own, you must be able to say, why did you make certain assumptions? Why did you use certain percentages? Everything is then already documented for you in this working paper, yeah. And then just the engagement letter for non-assurance services that we provide there separately. It was just a short summary then of all the practice manuals that we provide. Then, as you know or might not know, we do sell tax guides that we do on an annual basis. So we write those tax guides for tax practitioners, for your clients. This is where we will also tailor them with your logos, your colors. You choose the design, and then you can send them to your clients. A marketing tool, very nice marketing tool. When I visit clients, I always see that the tax guides are there on their coffee tables for clients to see, to take one. And then a lot of firms are using this as a marketing tool to send to their clients. And also the calendars, which is a nice Christmas present if you still want to give them the calendar. We're also going to send out the online calendars that you can then send to your clients. Now, these calendars contain the due dates for VAT, pay-as-you-earn submissions, provisional tax. We call it accountant's deadline calendar. Now, we've also got an online version that we're going to make available that will integrate into your Outlook calendars and your clients' Outlook calendars. So we will be in touch with you. We will let you know if you want to find out more. You can just contact us. Then what I want to show you is everything about our post-assessments. In beta training, as you can see now, we've got different platforms. On all these platforms, you are required to do past assessments to receive a certificate. In ProBeta training, we do not present any courses unless you do, or we cannot verify attendance. Let me put it like that. If you do not complete a past assessment, and that's the only way we will get a certificate. The professional bodies insist on these certificates these days. They do not want to see letters. They do not want to see anything else. They want to see these days the reports and the certificates. That's the best way of proving that you've attended the training courses, or because most of it's online now, and that you actually listened to it and that you did your past assessment and you got your certificate. Now, to assist you with this, we've got different portals. It doesn't matter on what platform you are doing your past assessment, whether you do it on the ProBeta platform after a webinar or virtual training, whether you do it on the hubs, whether you do it on the MySkills portal platform, whether you do it on the Akanani platform, everything pulls through to one central point. And we keep records of all of these past assessments and the reports. On the ProBeta website, when you do a webinar, obviously we don't know who is attending in the background. So you need to order your assessments. Gillian can assist you with this. I don't want to spend too much time, but just remember that you have to order your post assessments separately for webinars. For virtual training, these post assessments and certificates are included in the price. The post-assessment results portal, let's start with this one, and then we can go to the SciCan Urba CBD portal. For the post-assessment results portal, all the assessments that are done by a person will pull through to this results portal. This is free for anybody and all our clients. My advice is that everybody must register on this post-assessment result portal. And I'm just going to log in here, and I'm going to show you what you're going to get. Every person that attends a course will get a report like this with all assessments that they've done with ProBeta from a specific year. I think it's 2-3 years now that we are doing this. This is nice for training officers because you can actually go and ask your trainees to send you these reports at the end of each year that you can put in their files. If you get a psycho visit, you can always produce these reports. I know it's also nice to produce these reports to Facet, to claim your grants back. So I would recommend that every trainee register on this profile to obtain these reports, and that the training officers can then request these reports from the trainee at the end of each year. This will also show you what they've done during the year, because sometimes we need them to do the online training, and I know that people say, but I don't know if they've done it. I don't know if they do their post assessments. We just don't know. And this is a nice way to check to see that everybody is still on track. Now, obviously, you can print it, you can copy it, you can PDF it, you can Excel it, whatever format you prefer. There is, again, a link back to the report, and then a download for the certificate again. Now, what's also nice about this, if we look at the very strict requirements for FICA, the FIC is also going to ask you for your training records. We will keep all those records for you. So if you provide all your trainees with the FICA courses, we will keep everything here. If they lose anything, it will always be available on this platform. There's only one requirement that you need to comply with, and that is employees must use their work email addresses, and when they log in to do post assessments, they must always use the same email address. That is the only way that we can track the post assessments and provide you with a report. So if Joseph enters a different email address every time, then we will not be able to produce a report for Joseph. So very nice system to use. and to the fact that we keep all those records for you every step of the way. And you can always come back to us and request reports. Then we've got the SAICA and the IRBA CPD portal. Now, this is for SAICA and IRBA members that must formally report to SAICA and IRBA, or specifically SAICA. So you must prepare your reports. There's quite a lot of things that I want to do. I'm just going to log into my profile. I don't want to do a formal presentation on, oh no, not this, sorry. Let me see if I can log in here. Okay. And it will keep all your plans. Because SAICA can come back to you and say, can you give me the plans for the last 5 years if they do a verification? And you can simply come in here and it will give you all the plans for all the different years, and we will keep these records for you. So if you go in and you create your plan, so let's say this is my plan and I want to send SAICA my report, I go to the plan and I built my report for me, everything that I've done. And what is nice about this system, ladies and gentlemen, is that every course that you did in ProBeta will automatically pull through on your report. Let me show you here. This is just a reflection for the ethics that you need to do. Let me just go back here again. Please remember, you must do your reflection. Your ethics reflection was on the wrong one. So they are going to ask you to come back with your reflection report. So what you saw there was the reflection report. It's good that I showed you that. But this is the report that I was talking about, how you plan for the year, what you're going to do, then on the different levels, ethics, technical. And in here you can see that all of this will pull through from that post-assessment results portal with the percentage score and with the CPD hours. It will generate these reports for you. Obviously, you must still just go in and do your plan, your reflection, and then what you're going to do. But what you did to show SAICA what you did will pull through. Yeah, we are making changes to these reports because of these competency areas and the categories. We're refining this, and it will look a little bit different in the next year. The layout will be different, but the concept will stay basically the same. So please just take note that this is a yearly subscription or a monthly subscription. I think it's 50 Rand per month or something like that. The reason why we just charge that small fee is just because we need to host everything and we need to have the technical guys always available to assist and to make sure that these reports generate properly. So if you do not have a system to help you yet, this is a fantastic system that can help you with your IRBA and SAICA CPD reports. Then I just want to quickly run through the topics for 2024. The first one, obviously, our flagship course that every junior trainee needs to do, and it's our junior audit simulation course. So we've got the different software packages, whether you use Caseware Pro or DraftWorks or no methodology or Caseware International, it doesn't matter. They all do the same things. We take them through a practical situation. We give them a working papers. We give them client documents. They need to do an audit from beginning to end. It excludes auditing and finalization, planning and finalization. We're talking about the different line items that is usually performed by a first-year trainee. They have to upload all the documentation, so we review it. We make sure that they do understand everything from assertions, how to audit every assertion, direction of testing, understanding performance materiality, how to draft working papers, legends, everything that a first-year trainee needs to know. So we will get them up and running within 1 week, and you can start using them immediately. This is really, really our flagship. This is really the foundation for every single trainee that are going to perform audits or just going to prepare working papers for you. This can be attended live on our virtual training sessions. So we have live sessions, or you can also now list them or register them on the hub where they do it on their own. Doesn't matter if they attend the live session. It's just more formalized. It's just timing is just more strict, where they've got specific amounts of time. We want to get them through this course in 1 week. The others are more, they can do it on their own time, but they also have a specific time period, because we can't have those facilitators sit there for weeks on end. So they will give them a specific time in which they have to do it, but it's not, the timelines are not as strict as on the virtual training ones. And then obviously they can go back to those recordings and they can listen to it again and again and again until they understand the topic, and then they can try their simulations. So for both, they have to submit these simulations. It will be marked by an assessor. The assessors will provide feedback and assistance. And as always, we've got our KSP Prep and Audit International Draft Books, audit methodologies. We present virtual training courses or in-house courses, depending on what you prefer. Some people these days prefer in-house. Again, we come to you and we take you through the ISO 315, ISO 330 based on your KSP methodologies. We make sure that you do understand the standards. We make sure you understand the methodologies. We make sure there's a standard in the firm. Everybody hears the same thing. They see the same thing. Good advice from my side is that if you do arrange these training courses, firstly, make sure that your delegates are on the right level. So if it's a first year, they should go on the junior audit simulation. If it's a second year, my planning, third year finalization. Or if you do it in-house, do it for the whole group. But from first years to partners in the same room, that is the best training that you can do, because there we will then make sure that the whole team sees the same thing, hears the same thing, do the same thing. We create a specific standard in your firm. We talked about FICA and RMCP training. It's going to become very relevant for the employees and the training officers. Please make sure that you do. Make sure that if you're an accountable institution, all your employees attend the training sessions, either live, virtual, or again on the hubs. Then we've also got the ISQM training. Now, we all know that you must have an ISQM system, quality management system in place. You must also train your employees on ISQM as well as the quality management system that you've implemented. Now, this is what we do. We come into your firm and we train your whole staff, all the staff members, on what is required in terms of the ISQM standards as well as your RMCP. So we will take them through, we will work through your RMCP, we will summarize it, and we will make sure that we tell them how it works in your firm. But it is a requirement, both in terms of ISQM and FICA, that you do that training. So we are available to do it, again, in-house, better, or virtual, as a group, or if you do not have enough employees, there's always the individual virtual training sessions. Then we've got the deceased estates. We're going to run a whole new deceased estates department next year. And I just want to show you, here's the deceased estate hub. So all different topics that you see here, the whole process that you need to follow, process after death, appointment of the executor, report to the master, the tax issues, everything. If you want to look at the income tax and capital gains tax consequences, everything is summarized. Like I said, there's manuals for everything. But as from next year, we're going to run a deceased estates training department. We will provide a lot of training session on specifically deceased estates, tackling every one of these sections. And that is again why I say don't be afraid to go and maybe think about this extra revenue stream. Psycho trainee induction. All psycho trainees must, within 6 months of appointment, attend the psycho junior induction course. We've broken it down into 3 sessions, session 1, 2, and 3. They need to do all 3 sessions. So whether you do it as webinars or virtual training sessions, it's on the system, it's live sessions. There's also a psycho trainee induction hub. So all 3 sessions are on the hub. If you register on the hub, it will take them to the 3 sessions and they can do it in their own time. Whatever you prefer is available. If you have any questions, you are welcome to reach out to us about the different programs. But it's also, because we've got so many programs, we've developed the course matrix. I can just show you the different platforms. It will give you the different training. Please download this that send it to you, I think will give you a good idea of the level, the course that we present, what platform it is, how long it is, and then the different dates. So this is nice to do your planning for next year. So please download this document, and then also the course matrix here will also provide you more information about just the different platforms on which you can do it and what we suggest. Is it for first year, second year, third years? It's our suggestion just to make your life a little bit easier. You can see that we've got many tools. There's something for everybody in here. So if you want to talk to us about something, if you need assistance on putting your training plan together, assistance with the, the assessments and the results portal, please reach out. Just send us an email or contact us, and we will be gladly assisting you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending our products and services update for this year and for 2024. We really appreciate that you took the time to attend this. We hope we can assist you with your training plans, be of assistance some way to make your life easier. And from our side, enjoy the rest of your day. The recording will also be uploaded on the Akanani platform if you want to access it again on Akanani. From myself and my team, then, thank you very much for attending. Enjoy the rest of your day.